Do you have spine problems? Would you like to fix your back forever? How does that sound? The founder of Titan Spine Centers, Dr. Michael Pritzker, and sports injury specialist Alan Kiger are joining us this morning. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Now, you say that there's a three-step spinal correction program that you have. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the 3 steps are very unique that we actually get to the root of the problem. And the 3 steps, very simply, the first step is finding out what's causing the problem and fixing it. Back injuries can be due to disc problems, muscle problems, ligament problems, nerve problems. There are so many different things that can cause it, and there isn't really one thing that causes the back pain. So we get to the root of the problem. If it's a disc injury, we do spinal decompression. If it's a muscle problem, we might strengthen the muscle. But once we fix the problem, we go to step 2, and that's to actually rehabilitate and strengthen the surrounding musculature to make sure the problem doesn't return. And the third and final step is actually to educate our patients and make sure they know how to maintain it so they don't go through a whole treatment program and then 2-3 years down the road the problem returns. So that's where the 3 steps really come in, and it's an easy, quick, fast, strong process.
Now, talk about spinal decompression therapy. A lot of people may have heard about it. What is it?
Yeah, we've been doing spinal decompression for the last 10 years now, and spinal decompression is the only treatment that will actually fix the disc problem without having to go through surgery, without having to go through years of rehab. When somebody has a disc herniation or a bulging disc, in the past they thought, well, my only option is to do surgery, or I can't go back to work anymore. And spinal decompression will take that disc that's compressed and uncompress it, open it up, make it bigger, take the pressure off of the nerve, and it works very well.
And it's a great technology, right?
Oh yeah,
it's a specialized technology.
Specialized, advanced. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
And you talked about strengthening the spine. Yeah. What exactly would you do? Are we talking about exercises?
Yeah, there's different exercises that you can certainly do. We also do what's called spine force advanced technology, and that actually helps strengthen the surrounding muscles and deep muscles in the back to make sure that if we fix the disc or if we fix the compressed nerve, that it doesn't become compressed again.
Now, Alan, for people who have sports injuries, what type of rehabilitation do you do for them?
Well, we do first muscle strengthening. We try to align their bones. We try to work on the ligaments. We're trying to strengthen the whole structure of the body. We also recommend the exercises at the gym. We also recommend the exercises at home that they could do. And we also give them exercises in the office that they could do to make sure that they avoid getting into those strenuous injuries while they're playing sports, lifting their kids, or going on with their daily life.
Yeah, lifting their kids, a common problem for a lot of parents, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And as far as, I mean, there's a lot of things that people can do at home, right?
Yes, there's lots of things that people could do. They can actually get a medicine ball and do some of the stabilization exercises to strengthen their glutes, which is the buttock muscle. Also, they can strengthen the core, which is the abdominal muscle. That could give a great support of their arch in the back. They can also do some of the neck exercises, because most of them are sitting at home watching TV, and they tend to actually fall into a stool posture where the neck starts to protrude forward, and that's actually causing their height to get shorter, and most people are actually not happy with that kind of scenario.
Okay, we got a couple of minutes left. Dr. Pritzker, you brought in this model. Explain what's going on here.
Yeah, this is a spinal degeneration model, and when you look at it, basically the back goes through 4 different stages when it degenerates. First over here, this is a normal one over here, and then right over here you can see that the disc spaces gradually deteriorate and they get smaller, and basically what you're seeing here becomes arthritic. And what our 3 steps...
Now when you talk about the disc space, we're talking about the space between,
yeah,
right in there.
Yeah, it's this little jelly substance. You can see the spacing gets smaller, it starts to fuse together, almost looks like little edges or jaws teeth starting to fuse the bones together, and that's where spinal decompression and some of the advanced technologies come in. We uncompress that disc and help reverse and stop that degenerative process.
Gotcha. And it basically kind of stretches it apart?
It stretches it apart, and what it does, it actually infuses more fluid into the disc space, so where we'll take somebody who had a herniated or bulging disc or one that's degenerated, we'll gradually be able to enlarge it, take the pressure off, and this is great for people who have sciatica, spinal stenosis, leg pain, neck pain, back pain. It's phenomenal, some of the results that we see with patients.
And a lot of people are told when they go to their surgeon that their only alternative is surgery, and that's not the case necessarily.
Well, absolutely. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. If you go to a surgeon, they're probably going to recommend surgery. And there are so many different options available out there, like spinal decompression, like spine force therapy, like chiropractic care, and these are just some of the things that are available at Titan Spine Centers.
Okay, really quick, how can people get a hold of you?
You know, free video. They can call our toll-free 24-hour recorded message at 888-867-4951. They can request a free video that goes over some of these procedures, goes over different things they can do at home, or they can go to our website, which is www.backcarecentral.com.
All right, that's Titan Spine Centers. All right.
Yeah. Thank you
Dr.
so much.
Pritzker and Alan Kiger, thank you so much for coming in this morning.